And with Ellis, he's a real good player. He brings a lot of juice to the position. I love being around him every day. Like, he's like one of my best friends. So.
Front row.
Morning, Daylen. Tony Reed's WTV out of Columbus, man. We talk about it being another key returner coming back to this defense. Y'all have been the standard for quite some time now. What does it mean for you to be a part of this defense, and just kind of how you're really hoping to really enforce the season?
It means a lot, you know. Just I'm really grateful just to be one of those guys on the defense that people see as a leader. So just trying to do a better job at that, just see where I can grow as a leader, where I can help other people like on the defense and just help bring everyone like together, bring us up and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Another.
We talk about the success you've had. Georgia's boasted a lot of NFL guys. We talk about Michael Williams and all the guys, Jalen Walkers and everything. What does it mean for you to hopefully one day have your name called and be part of that legacy of Georgia to the NFL?
That would definitely mean a lot. So, you know, just really trying to focus on this year, just make sure we do the best we can, and then that'll come with it.
Second row, right side.
Alex Byington on 3. Daylen, what was the self-evaluation of the defense after the year, and kind of what are some of the improvements, the things that you need to, not you individually and as a collective defense, need to do better?
I would say personally just I've always been trying to work on doing a better job, like, you know, tracking the ball in the air. That's something I feel like, you know, even if you are good at it, that's something you can always work on. And just as a defense, we just, you know, we don't really like try to focus on too much like from last year. We just want to be, because, you know, we don't really have the same type of guy. We have a lot of new faces, so we just want to be the best we can be for this upcoming season. So that's really what we're focusing on right now.
Left side, fourth row.
Tyler Shaw with KBTX in College Station. What was it like playing alongside Julian Humphrey? And what kind of player is Texas A&M getting?
Julian was a real good player. He was definitely a good person to be like around, even off the field. Like, I feel like when he was here, like when he was at Georgia, like me and we were probably hanging out like every day. So he's definitely like a ball player. He's definitely like athletic. So, you know, A&M's definitely getting a good player out of him.
Right side.
Cody Chaffins with Dog Nation. Even since you were a freshman, Kirby always seems to be loud at you. Like some of the quarterbacks, he may put his arm around, but he's going to he's taking that in-your-face approach with you. How does that make you better? How do you respond to that? And how has that made you grow throughout the years?
I think like a big reason for it is just, you know, Coach Smart used to play DB, so like he really has like different expectations, I would say. But at first, I really didn't know how I would handle it. Just like, it would kind of like overwhelm me, like when I was like, you know, freshman, like back when I was a freshman and stuff. But I feel like over time, like really just understanding, like you got to hear the message he's saying, and, you know, not the tone, and just like really just understanding what he wants from me, and just hearing that, and like not really taking it as personal, and just keep trying to improve. So.
How's it feel to play for a school that's gunned at by a lot of opponents? There's a lot of times teams will circle a certain team on a schedule, and your team is probably circled quite a bit.
You know, it's just we know like we'll get a lot of people's best game, but, you know, that's not really something that we try to focus on. We try to focus on like what as a team where we can get better at, and how we can keep improving week by week, and that's pretty much that.
On the right, fourth row.
Back here, Noah Gross from KXN in Austin. I just wanted to know about the SEC championship game against Texas last year. That was a grind. What do you remember most about that game, and what it took to eventually win it?
You know, that game we had to overcome some stuff, you know, with our starting quarterback going down, and Gunner stepping up. And I feel like he really did a tremendous job of stepping up into that role, and like not letting it overwhelm him. Like, he stepped in, did a great job. Like, it was a lot of stuff we had to overcome in that game, and I feel like we did a great job with that.
Right side, third row.
Yeah, you seemed to shine against Texas both games last year. Excited to play them again this year. Is there something about that? And is it just playing your best when the lights are brightest? It seems like you stepped up in the biggest games last year.
Well, you know, I try to play my best every game. You know, those might be two of the best I had last year, but it didn't really have anything to do with the team, you know. Like, so, you know, like this year, like when that time comes, like we just focus on whoever's next. So I wouldn't really say it's like a certain team we would be looking forward to. We're just looking forward to the next team we play. Like as of right now, we're looking forward to the first game. So
In the middle, on the back row.
Samantha Casano with Local 3 News. Gunnar mentions that he's worked on being more vocal. How have you seen him evolve as a leader?
he's definitely done a good job at that. Like, because he tends to be kind of quiet, but like how I've been hanging out with him over the summer and stuff, I've seen him try to make that effort to like step up and speak up more. So he's definitely like growing as a leader, and like we're definitely proud of him for doing that.
Fourth row.
Daylen, what's it just like being here representing Georgia at Media Days and then, being so close to Athens, too, in this event?
Just being here means a lot. It's such an honor just like to be picked to even go to an event like this, because we have a lot of great leaders on the team that could have been to an event like this. And, just being a part of those people that are able to come out here is just like a big honor to me. And I just, appreciate just being here, honestly.
Go here.
Roger Manus with Rowdy Sports. How has the game changed in trying to maintain culture with transfer portal, NIL, things like that? How do y'all maintain your standard within the Georgia program?
Honestly, like with the transfer portal, if you don't want to be here anymore, like that's like a personal decision. But for the new guys that come in, we try to all take them in like they've been there. Like we want to treat them as family and like take them in as brothers, because at the end of the day, that's what we are now. So instead of just trying to like slowly build a bond, that's something we try to do off the rip, just so they know that they can be comfortable around us, even though like they're fairly new to the program. But we just try to make them feel as comfortable as they can around us.
Final two questions, second row, and then pass it forward.
Last year's pass rush had its issues at times. What have you seen from Elo coming in, and just why is he a guy that can make a difference as a pass rusher?
He's the type of guy that I feel like can definitely do that for us. Like he's definitely a good guy. He's definitely good to be like hang out with. Like it's funny. Me and him, we actually sit next to each other in the locker room, so I get to talk to him a little bit. And like I just like being around him. He's just a real cool guy. So I'm really excited for him to like be on the team, and really excited to see what he'll do for us this year.
Final question.
We know every year players try to elevate their game or progress something different. What has been your biggest progression from last year to now?
I would say really just trying to learn the game more, learn the game, like understand instead of just what I have to do, what everyone else has to do, just because I feel like that will just help the position more, or even help the defense more, because you really have a better understanding of who's doing what and like where your help is and stuff. I would definitely say like that part of the game.